The world watches with bated breath. Right-wing ideology, once on the fringes, is resurging globally. We see it in nationalist parties, anti-immigration sentiment, and a return to traditional values. What explains this phenomenon? It's a complex mix of economic anxieties, cultural shifts, and the human need for identity. To understand its allure, we must delve into the emotional and psychological needs it fulfills. Our aim is to shed light on the factors driving this trend. Let's begin. At the heart of right-wing ideology lies a yearning for security and stability. This desire often stems from a fear of the unknown and a wish to preserve what is familiar and comforting. People seek a sense of safety in their daily lives, and right-wing ideologies promise to protect that. In an era of rapid globalization and shifting norms, many long for simpler, more predictable times. The fast-paced changes in society can be overwhelming, leading individuals to look back nostalgically at a perceived golden age where life was more straightforward and values were clear-cut. Right-wing ideology, with its emphasis on traditional values and strong national identity, provides comfort in a chaotic world. These values are seen as anchors, offering a sense of continuity and permanence amidst the flux of modern life. Tradition represents a connection to a shared past and a sense of belonging. It ties individuals to their heritage and cultural roots, creating a feeling of unity and collective identity. Celebrating traditions helps reinforce community bonds and provides a sense of purpose. National pride taps into the need to belong to a larger group. It fosters a collective identity that transcends individual differences, uniting people under a common banner. This sense of belonging can be a powerful motivator, inspiring loyalty and a willingness to defend shared values. In an interconnected world, the appeal of a strong national identity is potent. As global influences permeate local cultures, the desire to maintain a distinct national character becomes more pronounced. People seek to preserve their unique cultural heritage and resist homogenization. These values offer stability and belonging. They provide a framework within which individuals can navigate their lives, offering reassurance and a sense of order. By adhering to these values, people find a measure of predictability and security in an ever-changing world. It's crucial to examine how they can be manipulated to promote exclusionary policies. While the desire for security and tradition can be positive, it can also be exploited to justify divisive and discriminatory practices. Understanding this dynamic is essential in fostering a more inclusive society. To grasp the allure of right-wing ideology, we must explore the deeper emotional currents it taps into. These currents are not just abstract concepts, but are deeply rooted in the human experience. They shape how individuals perceive the world and their place within it. Fear plays a significant role, focusing on perceived threats like economic insecurity and immigration. This fear is often magnified by media and political rhetoric, creating a sense of urgency and danger that can be overwhelming. Fear can drive people to seek out strong, decisive leaders who promise to protect them from these threats. It can also lead to a desire for clear, simple solutions to complex problems. Nostalgia exerts a strong pull, resonating with those left behind by rapid societal changes. This longing for a past perceived as better or simpler can be a powerful motivator. Nostalgia is not just about the past, it's about a desire for stability and certainty in an uncertain world. It can provide comfort and a sense of identity. This longing for a simpler time is appealing in times of hardship. When people feel left behind or marginalized, they may look to the past for solace and inspiration. And underlying these emotions is the search for belonging. Humans are social creatures, and the need to feel part of a community is fundamental. Right-wing ideology offers a sense of community and purpose. It provides a narrative that connects individuals to a larger story, giving them a sense of place and importance. This sense of belonging can be incredibly powerful, especially for those who feel isolated or disconnected. It can create strong bonds and a sense of solidarity. It connects individuals to something larger than themselves. This connection can provide meaning and direction in their lives. Understanding these emotional underpinnings is crucial. By recognizing the fears, nostalgia, and desire for belonging that drive people, we can better understand their choices and actions. By acknowledging these anxieties, we can engage in more empathetic conversations. This empathy can lead to more effective communication and a greater chance of finding common ground. The media landscape has shifted, creating an echo chamber effect. Right-wing ideology leverages new media platforms to reach a wider audience. Social media is a breeding ground for misinformation, entrenching biases. Algorithms prioritize engagement over accuracy, rewarding sensationalism. This creates a distorted reality where nuanced discussions are drowned out. Traditional media outlets also play a role, some embracing partisan leanings. This polarization exacerbates societal divisions. Understanding media's influence is crucial to comprehending the spread of right-wing ideology. The world is a messy, complicated place. In such times, the human mind craves simplicity. Right-wing ideology offers clear-cut answers and straightforward solutions. It reduces multifaceted issues to simplistic narratives of good versus evil. This black-and-white worldview is appealing to those overwhelmed by modern complexities. The allure of strong leadership stems from this desire for simplicity. Recognizing the dangers of oversimplification is essential. Right-wing ideology can offer security and belonging, but it has potential pitfalls. It often promotes exclusionary policies and rhetoric. This exclusionary mindset can manifest in restrictive immigration policies and discrimination. It creates an us versus them mentality, undermining social cohesion. Right-wing leaders often exhibit authoritarian tendencies, consolidating power and silencing dissent. This can erode democratic norms and institutions. Emphasis on tradition can stifle progress and innovation. Engaging in thoughtful discussions can mitigate these risks. It's essential to acknowledge that not all who subscribe to right-wing beliefs are driven by fear or intolerance. Many individuals are motivated by a deep sense of tradition and a desire to preserve what they see as the core values of their society. For many, right-wing ideology represents values like faith, family, and patriotism. These values are often seen as the bedrock of a stable and prosperous community, providing a sense of identity and belonging. They believe these values are under threat in a changing world. Rapid social and cultural shifts can create a sense of uncertainty and loss, prompting a desire to return to what is familiar and reassuring. Understanding these motivations is crucial for constructive dialogue. By recognizing the genuine concerns and aspirations of those who hold right-wing beliefs, we can foster a more inclusive and empathetic conversation. The resurgence of right-wing ideology reflects the anxieties and aspirations of our time. Economic uncertainties, cultural changes, and global events all play a role in shaping these beliefs. By approaching this topic with nuance and empathy, we can engage in meaningful conversations. It's important to listen actively and seek to understand the perspectives of others, even if we don't always agree. Only through understanding and dialogue can we bridge divides and build a more inclusive future. By working together, we can create a society that respects diverse viewpoints and fosters mutual respect.